So hey everyone, our today's session is going to be based on IELTS exams. Yeah everyone, you are listening me right. It's an examination in which the International English Language Testing System means the international जो English language होता है हमारा कि how could an individual speak, write and all. So it concludes like the countries like are USA, Canada, Australia and UK. UK stand for the United Kingdom. Okay, so it has 4 parts. Okay, conclude into the one exam. Okay, yeah. So speaking, reading, listening and writing. Okay, now listening total of 30 minutes, and the reading it's for 1 hour means 60 minutes. Then our writing it is also for the 1 hour and 60 minutes means anyone, and speaking concludes 11 to 14 minutes. Okay, now the question is on which basis it's really been to examine study, for work, for migration into in the sense when an individual move from one place to another with respect of seeking the job, education, health services, or tourism and all. Okay, and it is also concludes the warfare and war-like situations. Okay, so again our today's session which is based on IELTS. Okay, IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. Is one of the world's most popular English proficiency tests for study, work and migration, as I have been told you. Conducting bodies IELTS. IELTS is jointly managed by British Council, IDP Education, Cambridge Assessment English. Okay, I'm repeating, British Council, IDP Education, Cambridge Assessment English. Second, types of IELTS. There are mainly 2 types. IELTS academics for students applying to universities abroad, focuses on academic language. Okay, and our second, IELTS general training. Everybody, IELTS general training means it is for the work, for the migration like the PR, Canada, Australia, UK, as I have been already told you, which focuses on everyday English skills like how to speak, how to negotiate with each and every individual and also your colleagues and kind of. Okay, then test format. Everybody, test format concludes 4 section. One is listening 30 minutes means half hour. Fourth, recordings, conversations, lectures and 40 questions test understanding of the accent, how to understand any accent. Okay, it could be any country like the foreign like our USA, UK, Canada and our Australia too, and another countries too, etc. etc. Reading concludes 60 minutes means 1 hour. Passages 40 questions would be there. Academics is equal to the complex test general, which is also equals to easier and daily life text. Okay, writing also concludes 1 hour means 60 minutes. Okay, now task 1. What does the term task 1 conclude, and how many sections would we cover into it? So graph, letter writing. Task 2, essay writing, test grammar, coherence and vocabulary like the speaking, 11 to 14 minutes around, and face-to-face interview. 3 parts like the introduction, cue card, long answer. Cue card which conclude the long answers kind of the your questions should be based on long answers. Okay, which concludes the cue card. Okay, then discussion. Total duration, listening plus reading plus writing, is equals to the 2 hour 45 minutes. This is the important to know about. 2 hour 45 minutes. Speaking separate होती है, same day or different date. Now the one more thing to know about its validity, total of the 2 years. Okay, keep the basic thing in your mind. Okay, it would be allow and valid for the 2 years. Okay, Then everybody, it has also the band score system. Now how does it work? Okay, so in scoring system, band score range 0 to 9. Okay, range from 0 to 9. Now score 0 to 9 bands. Band level 9 means expert, 8 very good, 7 good, 6 competent, and 5th is the modest. And below the 5, you can easily find out that modest, if 5th is showing the modest, then 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0 could also we come into which category. Okay, you can easily get understand. So most universities require 6.0 to 7.5 band. Most of the universities, I'm repeating, 6.0 to 7.5 band. Mode of exam, paper based. IELTS, computer based. IELTS means one would be conclude the pen paper mode, and second is the computer based. IELTS means the online basis. Okay, now speaking test is always face to face, in which I have been already told you, which is the time limit range from to the 11 to 14 of minute. It concludes the speaking test, means face to face conversation. Okay, 7th, validity IELTS score is valid for the 2 years. Okay, where is IELTS accepted? IELTS accepted the countries like UK, Canada, Australia, USA, and along with these countries 140 plus countries worldwide too. Okay, exam fees in India around the 16k to 17k. It is important, and apart from the 16k to 17k, it is also slightly very different countries. Okay, frequency conducted multiple times every month, computer based, almost daily availability. Okay, skill tested, listening, reading, writing, speaking and all. Focus on real life communication ability. Tips to score high band 7 plus. It could be comes under the high score band. Okay, which is 7 plus, band 7 plus. Practice mock test daily, improve vocabulary and grammar. Watch English news like the BBC, which is UK based our social media platform, and the news channel kind of BBC. Okay, and record yourself for the speaking, learn essay structure for the writing. So these are the takeaways by which any individual, if want to give the IELTS examination, so he and she can easily practice by himself and also by the coach and educator too. Then IELTS versus other exams. Exam purpose, IELTS study plus migration. TOEFL, mainly study. If you are interested study in the USA, United States of America, so then you have to give the TOEFL, while the PTE computer based fast results. Okay, summary. IELTS is a global English test required. Okay, globally countries I have been already told you, USA, UK, Canada and 140 plus countries. Now why it is required? It is required for the study, for the work, for the PR test, and for core language skill band score determines eligibility. So everybody, it was from the our today's session, which is based on IELTS International English Language Testing System. So I'm just hoping so everybody, from my session and my efforts, you will definitely get the gist. Thank you so much for today.